I haven't heard anything that makes me think there's a Bigfoot down here, so B's gonna take me up a ridge to overlook a holler where hopefully we'll get some kind of responses that are similar to the recordings that she's gotten around here before. Okay, we've moved to a different position. So the sounds are gonna propagate a little differently from here. I'm gonna give it a try.
That was better than his long one. Troubling, troubling, troubling.
We've been out here for a few hours now, doing knocks and howls, and except for a possible knock and then a branch break, I haven't heard anything that makes me think there's Bigfoots around in this area right now.
It's like I said about Squatches, they would have been discovered, studied, shot, killed if they were to stay in one place just continuously for a long time.
Right.
But I don't think they're moving. I don't think they're nomadic to avoid that. I think they're nomadic because they run out of food. They eat everything that they can eat, and then they got to go somewhere else that hasn't been tapped out yet. Well, boys, something tells me we're gonna get skunked here. Because it's been dead down here for the last little while.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's any Bigfoots around here tonight. But hey, that's Bigfooting. You're not gonna get action every time. But the stuff that came out of here, that evidence, that's golden. And it brought us back together again. So we're gonna regroup now and figure out where to go next. Because we're not coming back together again just for one night investigation.
We gave it a try. I'm totally happy we checked it out. They got probably the best collection of evidence.
It's a slow trickle of information and evidence coming out of this spot, and I don't think that trickle is going to be shut off by us coming by.
Part of that credit goes to you, B.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for putting your ears to the ground and into the air.
All right, ladies first, B. Go ahead.
Thanks.
I'm glad we got to see the Lancaster location last night, but you know, it didn't turn out as well as I had hoped. That's why I'm really looking forward to talking to Russ, because I think Russ has a lot more information that's recent than what's coming out of Lancaster.
Last night was pretty tough, but you know, West Virginia is right on the other side of the river, and West Virginia is one of our favorite spots to go bigfooting in the entire country. One of the best things about West Virginia? Russ Jones lives there. Russ is a BFRO investigator of over 20 years experience, and he's been a great asset to the team before, and I'm confident he's gonna come through for us again.
Russ is awesome. Look where he put us the last couple times we were here. I mean, in great spots. The clip, we had that awesome Ohio howl we got that night during a blizzard.
Nice, Cliff. That's a squatch. That's not Matt.
Did you just respond with Ohio howl?
No, did you hear that?
We got a call back.
We got a squatch.
He found us Bigfoots during a blizzard. You can't top that.
He'll know different spots that we can hit, and we can keep doing it until we get action. And I really want to get a Bigfoot while we're here.
There's Big Russ. Who doggy? Dr. Jones.
Hey!
What's up, guys? It's good to see you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hey, Cliff.
Hey, Russ.
Welcome to Mountain State.
You're the guy in West Virginia that we all go to when we want information, so we wanted to come talk to you to find out a little bit more about what's been going on in the neighborhood.
It's been an unusual year, but an exciting year. We had a late freeze in West Virginia, and it really nipped the buds on our apple trees, our berries. And so a lot of the animals are really moving, trying to find other food sources. We're later in the year, time to get the calories before winter. And so now we have to keep not only that in mind, but finding places where there's a lot of deer and other animal and other food sources for them.
Squatches are omnivores, are the ultimate feeding machines. They will make do with whatever's available. They follow the animals where they are. They'll scavenge out trash cans or roadkill. They'll even swim out into lakes and ponds and pull geese and duck under and get a quick meal like that. This time of the year, going into winter, they're focusing on meats. So if we find the herds of the deer and the elk, you're going to find the squatches.
Where we just came from in Ohio, they hadn't been hearing very much lately. What's the most recent things that you've been hearing about here?
It's one place where there's been a lot of sightings, and at this place, there's a lot of salamanders there that they come out in April. A lot of the animals come down trying to get that easy meal. Actually, I had been there 6 days in a row hoping to see some action. 2 hours after I left, a herpetologist had a sighting there. That's where most of the action's been happening this year, and not from just a couple people, but from a lot of people.
You know, I'd love to see where this area is on the map.
Yeah, I brought a map to show you guys right where to go.
Come to our office. Is that where the gorge starts up here?
Yeah, that's where it starts right there, and then it runs 51 miles back, and the New River actually runs into Virginia.
Okay.
That was a good time on that river.
Oh yeah, we whitewater rafted.
Absolutely.
Oh. This water's colder than I thought.
Yeah, we know the New River Gorge is good because you brought us there last time. Is there anything besides that?
Yeah, so here's a map of the Kanawha State Forest, and of course you can see that much like all of West Virginia, it's green surrounding it.
Yeah.
And where are these vernal pools?
So the vernal pools are like any time that you'll have a creek or sometimes a river running along, and whenever we get flooding over the years, you'd have a lot of other animals, whether it's frogs or snakes or whatever, that all be food sources. And I always say when I go into an area and there's a sighting, why would a Bigfoot be here? You know, that's the first thing that I want to know when I go into that area. Is it reasonable for a Bigfoot to be there? I mean, there's a lot of food sources there.
Wow, that's great.
Well, I'm glad you're a master naturalist, Russ, because you're putting us in the right direction, because it's such a big pond. It's like an ocean here compared to Ohio. And now we got it narrowed down, so thank you.